I mean, you're the perfect person to give us, everything we need to know about this. Whenever we were on break, a certain NFL character had his day in court.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And he said, yeah, I did it. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, lock me up, put me in jail. I robbed 11 banks.
Mm-hmm.
He owes a bunch of money back to all these places. He's facing a stiff sentencing.
Yeah. The 50.
Talking about different states in this entire thing. And it all came because Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, too electrifying in football. This asshole was willing to stick guns in people's faces to get the games. Do you know how long this particular wolf is going to be locked up and what we're looking at in the future of ChiefsAholic? And have we ever had a situation like this in the past in the NFL that I don't recall? Because this is the biggest superfan story of all time in my eyes. Is that accurate?
If they don't make this into a movie, like ASAFP, right? One of my favorite movies of all time is Hell or High Water. And the premise is two brothers go rob banks to pay off the reverse mortgage. And so they rob from the bank that holds the reverse mortgage. And, this is like that storyline on crack. I mean, the guy's a super fan who wears a wolf suit, for crying out loud. He's robbing banks dressed as the wolf. He's using the money to bet on, like, Mahomes to be the Super Bowl MVP. And, yeah, he's looking at up to 50 years without parole. It all comes down to what there's federal sentencing guidelines, and I don't remember how binding they are. There used to be a time where they were gospel. I think there's more play in the guidelines than there used to be, but he's looking at real time. The guy clipped off his ankle monitor and took off when he was on house arrest. That's not good either. Yeah. So this is a sordid but also compelling story. And we need to know the whole story. We need to know all about this guy, and hopefully one of these days we will.
Yeah, we need a documentary. Why don't you put together a documentary, a pro football talk investigation?
Yeah. Ooh.
That could be something on this guy. Xavier
Budabar. Badabar.
Every time his lawyer spoke.
Behind bars.
Whoa.
That's the...
Mean-spirited. That was mean-spirited. I'm sorry.
Nah, he's sticking guns in people's faces.
He's a dirtbag.
That's why his lawyer coming out and being like,
he's fast.
All he asks is
that guy's not real.
Chiefs Kingdom. The lawyer or him?
the lawyer. This guy's. I believe the ChiefsAholic is more of a real person than this guy.
Hey, let's run this. This is Xavier Budabar's lawyer, ChiefsAholic lawyer, after he said, yeah, I did it, to 11 armed robberies at banks around the country.
From the beginning of this case, folks, the government has been blitzing, and Xavier's pocket was collapsing.
Come on. Yeah.
But today,
no banks.
Xavier stepped into the pressure.
Yeah, he did.
He took responsibility for his actions. He stood up in court, humble and repentant, and admitted what he had done. Now, if I know anything about Xavier, and if the Chiefs Kingdom knows anything about ChiefsAholic, we know that he doesn't give up. We know that if he stumbled and he fell, he didn't let his knee touch the ground.
No, he didn't.
Oh, so he didn't fall.
Or elbow.
And that's because he's capable of doing a great thing.
With a tie.
And he knows that there's still hope. We still have a lot of work to do on his case, but Xavier wants everyone to know that he loves the Chiefs Kingdom, he loves Kansas City, and he hopes that you'll rally to his support.
Okay.
Thank you and God bless.
God bless you too. So he said, yeah, I stuck guns in these people's faces, but we should support this guy. Yeah, he loved them Chiefs.
Yeah.
Never did it in KC.
That's a real human. That guy shares your profession. Weren't you a lawyer?
Well, not anymore, but yeah. Hey, he kind of reminds me of the guy. Wasn't there like the lawyer on Always Sunny that had the fake hands?
Yes, that was it.
Right, the big hands, somebody's uncle or something.
Jack.
I can't remember. I got to watch that again.
Everybody was calling him McLovin, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
All these puns, all those puns, but the prosecutors did it too. I saw quotes from the press release, and they do the same thing. Like, folks, aren't we taking, this is a serious thing. What are we doing with all these puns? It's serious. He's showing up at a bank and putting guns in people's faces.
It is serious. Thank you for pointing that out, Floria.
Yeah.
That's like,
people making jokes.
Listen, I'm not going to bring us back to a time, okay, that did exist, but I'm going to.
Yep.
Do you remember when the COVID announcements were just like, out 2 weeks, COVID. Nobody even said, hope you don't die. Okay, out for 2. Like, it got to a point where it was just like, Well, I think he's not going to play
for
Sunday.
COVID.
Yeah, he popped. It wasn't even like, hey, whoa. This is right. This is why the reason why we're announcing this is because this is a big deal. Kind of just got desensitized. Like, hey, hope they survive. And turns out every professional athlete.
Boy, now
We're not even
we
getting
can't
it.
not bring it up.
Now is not the time to dive into that. But I'm just saying,
It's the flu.
You're right though about this ChiefsAholic thing. We've been a part of this. We've been a part of this problem. We've been a part of this, making a mockery of this ChiefsAholic.
Sure. Yeah.
I put his ass up on he was on the ESPYs.
Yeah, that's right. You talked about it.
Yeah. He was at the ESPYs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
His picture. Mm-hmm. So we're part of the problem. Yeah. End of the day, we're talking guns and faces.
Oh, yeah.
I need to see Patrick Mahomes do a one-handed balance on sideline, extend hand. I need Travis Kelce. He's missing the Taylor Swift era.
Oh, no.
Could you imagine that wolf sprinting into that suite? Oh, my God. Like a bank robber, he got in there.
Yeah.
He would have got in there. Oh, he's watching in that cell just so. Xavier's like, there he is.
Oh, man.
Yep.
There he is,
That's
Mike.
live looking.
Oh, no.
That's him, Mike.
Buddha bar.
Actual photo. No alterations whatsoever.
Nope.
This is journalism.
No
Nobody wants to
alteration.
talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about our journalism, but that's what we're doing.